everyone, my name is Michelle, and I just wanted to take some time to say thank you for coming out and listening to me talk about the most defining moment in my life. The date of January 2006, I sat at a table next to my mom and my dad, and next to my high school basketball coach and my future basketball coach, and I signed a letter of intent. And that piece of paper was basically stating that all of my hard work, my dedication, my blood, sweat, and tears, it was all finally paying off, because I was going to be able to receive a full ride basketball scholarship and to play basketball at the collegiate level. Up until that time, I had basically based all of my actions off of selfish thoughts. I needed to know what I needed to do in order for me to get where I wanted to go, and it was pretty tunnel vision. So I mean, rightfully so, because when you're young, that's basically your personality, anyways. So I think that a lot of people have defining moments in their lives, and I know that my defining moment is when I became a mother. I remember the day that I found out that I was going to be a mom. It was like any other day. I woke up, I was finishing my freshman year of college, and I worked part-time as a waitress at a restaurant, and I was on my way to work, and I just remember feeling really queasy on my way there, and thinking that it wasn't going to be that big of a deal, because it was probably just the beers that I had the night before, and I would be fine once I got to work. I got to work and immediately threw up and immediately got sent home. On the way to my apartment, I decided that I just was going to verify that something that I already knew, which was that I was definitely not pregnant, because there was no way that I could be pregnant. And I went and purchased a pregnancy test and realized that I definitely was pregnant. And the following weeks after that, I really had a lot of tough conversations with people that I didn't really want to have. I had to tell my basketball coach at the time that I was not going to be getting on a plane the following week to sign my second letter of intent to play at a higher collegiate level. I had to then tell my parents that I would not be, like, all their hard work and dedication that they put into my passion, the money spent, the time spent, was basically all in vain, because I was not going to be a student athlete the next year. I was actually going to be a mother instead. So a lot of those conversations that I had surfaced a lot of really bad and negative feelings, and those feelings turned into resentment, and I basically carried that resentment with me all throughout my pregnancy. Only when I held my daughter for the very first time on December 10th, 2007, that resentment completely melted away. She was the reason why I went from a selfish, tunnel-visioned kid, and I turned into a very compassionate, patient, loving mother that understood that my actions had a huge direct effect on the person that I was supposed to be in charge of molding and shaping. And I feel like anybody that is in that situation cannot think selfishly, or else they're not going to be able to give their children truly what they need physically and mentally. So she's the reason why I am the person that I am today, and I think that she's definitely the reason why I'm the person that I'm proud to be. And so in wrapping up my speech, I'm going to leave you with a quote that I think pretty much hits the nail on the head when it comes to parenting, and that is, "While we try to teach our children all about life, our children teach us all about what life is about." And I think that is a really great quote to describe how my daughter being born kind of made me into the person that I am today. Thank you for listening.
You have to cry.